David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes,
Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
we ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Sir, there's a few of them. We've done damage to the port and ships.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Later, so don't hold back.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Lost contact with the second station. They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. Fire them out one hit.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Like we left at half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Let's huddle together.
Have more ships to be so stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lonza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, use data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. Taking heavy return. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me ahead, will you? Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes. Focus air fire on 3 strikes. We can't see your white flag. Take a roundabout towards the joint government office from the waterfront. Only half of our AA guns are still online. Requesting orders. Each station, continue to engage.
Missile hit!
Position too much. It's all gonna sink into the bay.
Missile launched.
lost half our helicopters! It's like jets and choppers! We're on fighters!
4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rudy. Oh my god! Catch us up! Stay back! You're not equipped for air-to-air! We still got machine guns! Engaging!
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this is gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. For the picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Caution.
You touched it!
Strider 1, missile away. Target destroyed.
Missile!
Strider 1, bombs away. Vehicle eliminated.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Don't fight the dust just yet! Defending Corvati is our job!
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. Have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the fort.
Roger that. Keep it aside. Alpha Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage. Rudy Blood's time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
That'll be fast. Control, returning to base. We're always have never had problems with 3 strikes in a round. No joke, I've lost control. They have me spiked. Violent smoke rising from Anchorhead and Touchdown Bay.
Missile hit. Strider 1, missile away.
That MiG-31's not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels. That's no reason to go easy on you.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet, with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Live to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Partner drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that. Good. We produced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure look good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Trigger has destroyed the target. 4 aircraft secured the entire port. Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Strider 1, package away. Strider 1, target destroyed. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Locked on!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Missile away.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
The terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Fox 3.
I've got protect this.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Splashed!
Target is in machine gun range.
Picture it.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Deliverance.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed.
All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
UAV eliminated.
Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, locked on target. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining. Missile launched. Projectile guidance terminated. Fox 3. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile launched.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Missile hit. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Punch 2.
Strider 1, missile away. Fox 3. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Bandit shut down.
2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Bandit down. Nicely done.
Catch him now.
Strider 1, Fox 3. A recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Strider 1, missile launched. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
This one's mine.
In gun range. Missile launched. Fox 3. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Locked on bandit.
1 minute remaining.
Equipment. Package X or wrecking waiting. Down 2.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Also, this is what we're doing around the military. 3 strikes is
Bandit splashed.
Behind the enemy.
3 strikes. Relax the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. What would killed you ask? Because they wanted to put you on you. To torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. Here's for your... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear? It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 Strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Commander Officer?
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Scratch 1!
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Fox 2.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Illusion Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats. Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on OC channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 Strikes is going down. They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Damn, I missed.
Fox 2.
Take him out.
Consider it done. Haven't killed outside of a job in such a long time. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry? You count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss? They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. Target hit, target hit.
And it's gone. I'll get this message.
Missile away.
Shit.
You turn your back on me, I'll be your last.
The next round is ready to fire.
Fire! Fire. Missed.
Chaffin flares completed. Missile launched.
Fox 2. Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 Strikes! Only 1 left. Run them down together. So the death blow will be with you, Trigger. I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
The shell exploded. It's off the grid. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you too cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You psycho. You pay for this, 3 Strikes. He's definitely lost his mind.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Projectile guidance terminated. Target hit. Target hit.
How dare you?
There may only be 1 left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Marker drone down. Railgun shell lost its target.
She was my one and only. What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. Way to go, Trigger. worse than this.
I can tell. I know you're with me. Here we go, Scream. We do this together. Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Self-flinching so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Hey, chill. Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.